coming. Okay. 5, 6. Okay, hello. Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody today? All right. I'm ready for him this time. What have I made? I've made him a toy. He's excited about it. I'll get started with the reading soon. But yes, I wanted to show this off. It's really cool. Here, take your Julian stick and go. Ah, just slobbered on my desk. I didn't think that went through, did I? No. But look, I took an old poi ball. Okay, it has no string. It's old. It's broken. And I filled it with peanut butter. Right, like a Kong. I don't know if any of you have dog toys or have seen them. And then I stuffed it. I know. I stuffed it with these julienne potato sticks that my kid bought and never ate because they're privileged. No, I tease. But no, this is his new toy I'm making for him. And I just came up with the idea. Hold on, I smushed all of the julienne sticks I could in there. Here, come here. Juliana? Are they julienne? I don't know what's in French. Julienne potatoes. Either way, I'm gonna cap it with peanut butter. I just thought of this. All right, and then we're gonna give it to him and see how long it lasts while I do my reading. Hold on. Yes, I know. You're gonna get this treat. Peanut butter and potato. As a professional Polish woman, I will tell you this will probably be very tasty. Right there. Look at it. Oh, look at him. He wants it. He doesn't know whether to go for my peanut butter. All right, listen, it's organic peanut butter. Yes, only the best. Greasiest peanut butter for you. Organic peanut butter is the greasiest, nastiest shit ever, but whatever. Here, where could I put this? Where would you like it? Where do you want it? I guess I'll just put it here. Enjoy. Get your ball. Okay, bye-bye. Enjoy. He's looking at me like I did something. Like, what did you just do? Hold on, I have to wash my fingers. But I'm sorry. Hold on. Peanut butter fingers. Okay, but yes, I felt like that was a really good idea. Right? To use an old toy ball as a Kong. I was gonna buy the Kong at the grocery store. I went for the bone instead. Okay, but now I'm back for the reading. Where did he drool? Drool here somewhere. Right? I can't pull out an actual wipe. If I pull out a wipe right now, my table will be much. This will be the best. Okay. All right, I'm back. And he is. Oh, he is so ocupado. Oh, he's so cute. He's enjoying it. Wait till he gets to those julienne potato chips. Okay. Now that I feel like I've gotten rid of it, because I got these things called lick mats, right? They look basic. I don't even know what to call that. They're just like a little textured silicone mat that has suction cups on the side so you can stick it to things. And you're supposed to like smear dog food, cat food, not cat food. I mean, I guess cat, but smear things, smearable, sticky things into it, so that they have to like eat at it and work on it. And I'm like, wow, this would work, but I don't want him sitting there licking my fridge all day. Seems silly. And I mean, like, where else am I going to stick it on my oven? You know what I mean? Like, where am I really going to stick this mat and have him just sit there licking it? How long is that going to last? I feel like he is advanced and he has a very He's got, he's got a very smart mouth. He knows how to eat. So I feel like he's gonna eat all that quick. I'm just gonna have to sit there and spread peanut butter after peanut butter. And then I went and looked at the Kongs, right? Puppy problems. But I look at the Kongs. A Kong, for those that don't know what I mean by a Kong, it's just those little treat balls that are like really super duper dense, thick rubber. And you can put treats inside, and that way they like roll around and chew it, and a treat will pop out every now and then. But I went to buy it. I was like, well, where are the treats? I was like, what do I really put in here? And my kid was like, dog food? I was like, his dog food's too big. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Buy cat treats and put cat? But cat treats in here from my big burly man dog? No. What is that? That's silly. I mean, he probably wouldn't care. But point is that I didn't have the treats to go into the Kong. I didn't think of the Julian chips that were sitting in my cabinet. I didn't think of them at the time. I was like, maybe I can put popcorn in here. No, not even. The holes are too tiny. It needs like a tiny little treat that they don't provide at my grocery store. And I wasn't gonna buy like dog food. I feel like that's not a treat at all. That's dinner. Like here, work for your dinner. Roll around for 2 hours and eat it. He could use the help with that. He eats very fast. They have textured bowls now. I don't know, so that they have to like they're forced to go slow. They can't just and look at you. I watched a dog. I think it was on TikTok, or maybe Twitter. It might have been a video on Twitter. But it was a dog, and my God, the dog ate the burrito in one swallow. I was like, this is what he does. He doesn't chew. He just swallows. But no, he will chew. I don't know. Like, okay, when I get a pizza, his first slice is inhaled. I don't even see how it goes down the gullet or any. It just goes. It's gone. And he's looking at me like more, and I'm like, no, go lay down. And then when I'm done eating, like later that night, I go getting leftovers. I'll give him another piece, and now he's a little more chill about it. I don't know. He fixed his pizza frenzy earlier. So now he like actually grabs the slice, walks over to my couch. Oh, I know my couch is ruined. I need a new couch now. I do. I'll get one eventually. Once he's done, I don't know if he'll ever be done being dumb. He's a tough one. All right. Where he came from. I know it's a crack house. Because I met the woman that owned him. Okay. This girl knows a crackhead when she sees one. All right. Not just like a weekend one. I mean, like they've solidified. This is their life. Crack is life for these people. So they had to give up the dog. I guess. Listen. Their dog had puppies. This was like just the last one to go, and I feel like I can see why. But anyway, it's crazy. But yes, so I decided to take the poi ball because it's like the same type of dynamic as this Kong toy thing at the store, and I'm gonna line it with peanut butter because I can get into it easier with a spoon. But I did this instead. Oh, I don't even know where he went. He disappeared. A kid threw a Hot Wheels car at him today. I don't know. I guess it was an offering. He's like, please, dog, don't eat me. He throws it at him. He picks it up and brings it in the house. I'm like, what is that? Did that kid throw that at you? Nasty dog, please. I have now. He actually likes Hot Wheels. I had one. It was a fire truck? Yes. It was a fire truck or an ambulance. It was a fire truck. I found it in my yard when I moved in. I put it on my windowsill outside, and then it never moved. I forgot it even existed until I bought my dog, and then my dog decided to bring it in the house and chew on it. I was like, oh, I forgot I even had that. I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's very old. Not at all. I feel like it's relatively new. It's like from whoever used to live here, their kid. But so he has that in his little toy bin, his toys. And now today he added a new one to his collection. Where did it even go? It was here. He might have took it. He might have went to his chair. Listen, I got a lounge chair out there that I lay in. He's over there with it. Oh, he's happy. This is good. Oh, apparently I missed this deck. Wow. What is the topic? I'm almost there. So, what's going on around you? Like, what's hidden in plain sight that you don't see, but it's something. I don't know. What's happening around you that you don't see? It's kind of like if you like when you sense like something's going on, but you have no idea what it is. You just kind of feel like something. It's something like this. Okay, so what is it that you're sensing? Oh, well, I got the abundance card. So listen, it might not be bad. Whenever I sense anything, I'm sure. I'm always like, I'm sure this is not good. Okay. But no, I don't know. It's never really that bad, I guess. Faithfulness, child, gentleman, and abundance. All right, what's going on? Like, kind of like behind your back, what you don't see going on. Okay. And I'm here. We have, hold on. He's enjoying it. I just looked at him. He's looking up at the sun, licking his lips and taking in the wind. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I figured it out. But I have to go order some more peanut butter. I'm pretty sure my corner store sells a lot of peanut butter. But either way, hello, hi, how are you? It's Monday. I think it's Monday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday. Either way, it's today. And this is what's going on behind your back. Kind of, I don't remember how I worded it, but it's basically like you suspect something's going on, or you feel suspicious, or maybe even paranoid, right? And we're gonna sort this out and figure out what's going on behind your back that's making you feel that way, basically. Even if you're not feeling that way. Let's just see what's going on behind your back. Maybe not as sensitive as others. Either way, the first card out is you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so yeah, no, it's not bad. The river card. Wait, what's the other one? Be bold and make the first move. That always kind of makes me think of making a move like for a date. You know what I mean? And we got the spring card. Okay, that makes me the spring fever. And with deep freeze. You know what I mean? This is like about season changes. So this isn't new. This is like something maybe you've been picking up on, and then it maybe goes away. And you might not pick up on it at all. I don't really know. But if you are picking up on it, it's kind of like it comes and goes, all right? But you and your loved ones are safe. It's nothing dangerous. And even if it is, you're safe. You're protected if it is. Kindness. I feel like there's not enough supporting cards to suggest that it is bad. All right. This is a background reading, right? And this is so the back of the deck energy is going to be the kind of the main storyteller here. But you and your loved ones are safe overall. So even if I've stressed you, if you're not, all right, letting go. Be bold and make the first move and letting go. I want to say maybe somebody that tried to date you is having a hard time letting you go. Be bold and make the first move. Maybe somebody wants to make a move on you. Then you know what I mean? Like, but with the letting go card, I feel like they're not doing it. And then the gentleman card, it's kind of like the same concept. They're both kind of looking down, like, you know what I mean? Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. This card is so Canadian. This card is a Canadian card. Because in order to make that rhyme, this little, I don't know, little line here. In order to make it rhyme, I have to pronounce again like a Canadian. Canadians pronounce again very strange. They pronounce it as like again, like it's two words but put into one. A gain. I don't know, but it's again because it's combined now. It makes a different sound, guys. But either way, tomato, tomato. I'm told. But the abundance card. So you might have some type of abundance coming towards you that you don't know about. Okay. The gentleman card. With the child and faithfulness. Okay, if you have any children, I want to say whoever whoever you have the children with, whether you're with them or not, I feel like they're somehow holding this abundance. They have abundance, and they don't tell anybody about it. They act like they're poor. It's kind of like God, okay, yeah, no, that's kind of funny, but no. So they basically, I want to say, child card. I don't know. It's almost like I'm picturing like a deadbeat parent who like has money but doesn't help people doesn't help the kids. Something like this. All right, but you don't see that they have money. I guess you don't talk to this person. All right. But overall, the river card, I feel like you go with the flow. You might be very fast paced. So a lot of this stuff seems to be all around you for kind of a while. I'm not picking up on any specific storyline other than just like little things you need to hear about. The Uranus card. Oh dear Lord, what is that? All right. Something with churches. If you live near any churches, I feel like something, I don't know, they're thinking about you. This could be any church. So you and your loved ones are safe, so nothing bad is going on. I don't know. I start talking about churches. I'm like, don't worry, guys, they're not gonna get us. No, I feel like no, it's something like that. Like they might come to your house and give you something, a pamphlet or I mean, like, like I feel like if you know of like a specific like Jehovah Witness or something or a Mormons, they come walking around, or even just neighborhood church, like if you live close to one, I feel like they're for some reason paying attention to you. So I feel like that's no good. Why are they paying attention to you? They want to give you something. I feel like a pamphlet. People think you're like on drugs or alcohol. And they like that's what I'm saying, like they want to come and they want to come and deliver you some Jesus and try to like get you to come to their church or something. Or if anything, get them to come to Alcohol's Anonymous. Listen, it's only making me think of this because of the stained glass, but they're clearly offering this person something, and this is how they view you. I don't know. The beauty card. I feel like you're very good looking. I feel like all these people think you're good looking. It's almost like they're just using it as an excuse to talk to you. I feel like people use excuses to talk to you. You trigger like a spring fever in people. And overall, I feel like even like churchgoers, I feel like they're just gonna try to talk to you about the Lord Jesus Christ, or they could just talk to you for a bit. Kindness, I feel like no, they got nothing up their sleeve neither. No one seems to have anything up their sleeve except for old money bags over here, who's like, I don't know, there's a shame to it. So that's why I say, and with it being next to the child card and then the faithfulness card, it's kind of like I'm picturing like somebody with the abundance card right behind it. Like this man has a nice abundance, right? Hidden behind his back that he doesn't show or talk or share to anybody. All right, the deep freeze. It's almost like the account might be frozen. Their accounts might be frozen. But if not, I feel like they basically hide it away and never use it. And if you're someone that has children with this person, I feel like you could use the child support. Do you know what I mean? Like I mean like, and I feel like, and they because they act like they have no money, they can't give you any. They'd have to tell you they have money in order to give you something, and they sit around all day feeling like shit over it. And it's like, well, sounds like rich people problems to me. Okay, sorry, guy, whoever you are. I don't know. I feel like that's bullshit. It's just a selfish person, and they're probably bored and lonely. I was gonna say with the love card behind it and with the abundance, it's almost like they don't want to share this abundance with anyone that they don't love or doesn't love them or something like this. And I feel like, and this is like an X energy, and they I don't know, they withhold all this from you, and I feel like, and they morally shouldn't be doing that. Even if you guys aren't in love anymore or dating, like I say, this is like baby mama, baby daddy. I feel like whoever's taking care of the kid should be getting some type of money for it. It's just that simple. Why should only one parent be financially taking care of the child that they both created? Either way, point is kindness card. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. I feel like you don't need them necessarily, but there is a guilt that they have. They walk around with guilt all the time. I feel like if you ever are down like this and you do need anything, and this person over here sees you like that, struggling, I feel like it's even tougher for them. Do you know what I mean? Self acceptance and Earth card. I feel like you're tough stuff, though. Apparently, everyone seems to think you're very tough, and I feel like, and no one really sits around actually thinking you're drunk or on drugs or anything like this, right? They feel like I feel like you might be being eyed by a community of people. It could be your neighborhood. If you go to church, it could be your church community, something like that. Like, or maybe a work community, but or maybe just all of it. Everyone you encounter in life throughout your days, I feel like they kind of just all read the same off of you. Deep freeze. I feel like I don't know, like a lot of people want to talk to you and unfreeze you and like wake you up, like or go to like this person's all alone sitting over here by this water. I feel like it's a lake, maybe a river. We have the river card. And I feel like a lot of people want to go and talk to that person. Be kind. Like people want to go and be kind to you and do kind things to you. Ask you why you look down. Ask you why you look drunk. If this is a Bible toter, he wants to ask you if you've ever heard of the Lord Jesus Christ. Like this is their opening. Do you know what I mean? Like so it's like you have all these different people I feel like concerned about you. Even old money bags over there. It could even be a father or a relative or something like this. The hunter card. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be this child's parent. They might have children. That might be the clue there. They have children and you don't. But point is that they hide this from you. A lot of you, it's a ex-partner with a baby that you have a child with. I don't know how old the child is. It could be a baby, or it could be just a kid. But the hunter card. Okay, so someone is looking for you. They have information for you, maybe. As I'm saying, people want to give you offers. Now, these offers aren't like traditional. They're not like a gift necessarily. Like people want to walk over and give you something. I mean, maybe in their mind they want to cheer you up. A lot of people are looking at you and wanting to cheer you up, right? But none of them are really actually doing anything. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you bump into anybody, people are pretty kind to you. And they want to know why you're looking like that. And I feel like spring, winter, spring, summer, or fall, I feel like you're still looking like this. That's why I say there's a time aspect that's gone on with this. So it's like people know you more. It's like I say, like people know you're not a drunk. People know you're not sitting there on drugs. I feel like I said, the community you're around, they might be around on drugs. So it's like it's not even a judging thing. They figure maybe you're drunk today, but they don't see you as somebody who needs help or assistance or an AA meeting. They don't know. I feel like not at all. They just see you as down. And the hunter card, I feel like this could be what we're picking up on to make the reading even make sense here. I feel like someone's looking for you. Be bold and make the first move. And beauty, they like you. They've seen you. They know you. They know what you look like. They want to make a move on you. Okay. Cardinal moon. Possibly something about that flower. I'm not flower. I meant the bird. What made me think of a flower? There's nothing here to make me think of a flower. That's literally just a verbal typo. So I feel like they maybe want to give you flowers. Spring. Maybe they saw you in spring. I don't know. But overall, I feel like they're looking for you. Letting go. It might have been someone you might have met them in passing, or it's someone that you don't talk to anymore. You've like let them go. You maybe don't even think about them no more. That's why I say it might have been just someone you tried to date. They didn't make any moves, so you didn't talk to them. Something like this. I don't know. They just keep thinking about your beauty. The hunter card. I feel like this person knows how to find. This person knows how to find people. Abundance. They might do it for a career. All right, but I feel like whatever job they have makes a lot of money. Deep freeze. I feel like they see you in the winter. They've seen you in the spring. They've spoken to you. The kindness card. They've judged you, so to speak. Like they've spent enough time with you, or they've seen you in passing enough, or they've talked to you enough. I feel like to judge you as like a really good person. I don't know. And with the Ace of Cups and the Gentleman, I feel like they're very shy to talk to you. The River card. If you live near a river, I don't know. The river matters. A river matters if you live near one. Anyways, encouragement. Okay. This person might be older than you. If not, I feel like they just care for you. They might be taller than you, maybe. They might seem older than you. But overall, I feel like they found you. That's what that means to me. It's like somebody that keeps a lookout for you, if that makes sense. But they've been looking for you. And now that they found you, they just keep an eye on you, I guess. But they want to be bold and make the first move here. With the Uranus card, I think they're complimenting your butt. All right, not your anus, Jesus. I feel like they're this person's definitely thinking about your butt though. This is making me think of the ass man, like the Seinfeld episode. License plate. Okay, but either way, the Earth card asks the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So I feel like this person somehow knows why you're like this. This could be a neighbor, so they have more insight on you. I feel like they're not very close. They have like a crush on you or something, but they were like looking for you, almost like they were hired to find you, and then they did, and now deep freeze. They're froze. Something with your kindness. As I said, they've met you. It's playing out a little. How many words am I going to try to say? Creepy, scary, strange, weird. All right, something like that. They're like hired to find you, eh? But they don't necessarily know it's you that they're looking for. Like you with a picture. None of this. I feel like they're just hired to find somebody, which ends up being you. But I feel like, and then they meet you and get to know you and all these things, like a bump in, like maybe just chat with them on the street or something. It's very in passing, the river card. Then they continue on their hunt to find this person they've been hired to find. And the mask card, this is one hell of a story. The mask card comes off. I feel like this person fell for you, and then they realized you're who they were looking for. With you and your loved ones are safe, I'm worried this is a hitman because the abundance card, it's like private detectives don't get paid that much money. Hey, but hitmen do. And hitmen are good at finding people. But it's like the deep freeze, as I'm saying, they like fall for you and don't realize you're the person that they're looking for. There's some type of mask aspect. They get a picture maybe of you. If they got a picture of you, or maybe they didn't even have a picture to work off, they only had your info or something. They eventually piece together that you're the person that they were trying to find. I feel like it could be to hurt. I feel like, hear me out, you might have had someone try to assassinate you a couple years ago. Like assassinate you straight up. Say assassination because it's like you're not even probably important, but not like that. But I mean, like you're probably just a regular old Joe Schmo from Kokomo, like myself, you know. But it's like no, this somebody has hired. I feel like there might have been money put on your head from an ex. That might be what it is. Okay, so now there's another little story playing out that basically you have some type of ex or a family member that can claim beneficiary to your death and they hire somebody. But that person, I feel like I feel like they go in for it. They find the person that they're looking for. They don't get close to the person. They don't get to know the person. They don't do any of this. I feel like this person has a heart. I don't know. It's like a hitman with a heart. How is that even possible? Oh God, I knew. I listen. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper today. Is gonna be weird. Whenever I drink Dr. Pepper, conspiracies happen. No, I'm kidding, but not. But anyways, so basically, and I feel like, and they tried to kill that person, which is you. They have no insight on who you are. They like kind of don't even want to see you. They kind of like stalk you from a distance, and only like I feel like they like you or something. There's something about you, right? So they focus so mostly I feel like on just trying to get it done quick. And I feel like they're very in and out and quick, but something happens that ruins it. And I feel like and this could have happened in the winter. It was in the winter time. If you felt a couple years ago like in the winter time something really dangerous was up, it was. And basically it was this person. And they failed the mission or whatever. It didn't work. I feel like something happened. Maybe they slipped and fell. The deep freeze, there was something that caused it not I feel like they were gonna shoot you. That sounds so crazy, but this is what I'm seeing. And basically, time passes, they lose that person. They lose that person. It's like that person that they tried to shoot saw that it almost happened and then hid from everyone maybe or something. Letting go, they let go of everything, which is you. You like hit off or something. You might have got suspicious and started staying home more or something. Anything. Well, this could have been like 2, 3 years ago. I guess within 5 years for all of y'all. But basically, then you meet this person. I feel like civilians. You meet this person on a regular old day. And they because they never got a good look at you, I guess deep freeze. They only saw you with your winter attire. You're somewhere where it gets cold. And if not, if this ain't you, this is about someone you know. And if this ain't you, you might be the hitman. I don't know who you are. This is one of those stories. But anyways, the masks are here, the drama masks. Okay, there's lots of shit going down. Okay, but either way, encouragement. No, this person. No, I feel like this is like I said. This is like kind of like a hitman with a heart. They aren't going to kill anybody that isn't deserving of it. They're not going to attack anyone that isn't deserving of it. They're not going to assassinate anyone that isn't deserving of it. They make the decision. They take their they take on who they want to. And I feel like for some reason, maybe they needed the money, they took this job. And I feel like without researching you, or when they began to research you, I don't know, they were like attracted to you or something. But either way, I feel like then they get to know you, the kindness card, and I feel like they realize, I don't know, that they're not trying to do anything. They don't want to attack you at all. I know they think you're very kind. This is like somebody that you have no idea that they did this. And you're basically this is like if you were to see this person, you would like, embrace them. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're a killer. They're scary. They're a hunter. They're very good at hunting. All right. But I feel like and you like them, whoever they are. You do like them. There's like a spring fever aspect. You're attracted to this person. But they gotta be bold to make this move on you. They let you go. I feel like because it was like they didn't know what to do. Then maybe they were still hired to attack you. I don't know. You're too kind to attack. They don't want to attack you at all. It's almost like they lose you and then bump back into you again and then try to maybe do the mission. But then no, they fall in love instead. That's like it's kind of cute but terrifying. All right, the size card. I feel like I know you're not dating this person. You're not this person might have ran off on you. This person might have ghosted you, blocked you, something. I feel like I don't know, you maybe you have maybe there's a sense of being able to see this person. You actually can maybe contact this person. You guys don't talk, but they're around your vicinity. They're not very far. They're just right there in that boat, ready to dock over there or something. You know what I mean? Like you guys are not far. But the mask card, I don't know. They would have to tell you this. And I feel like if they tell you this, you might want to know who hired them. And if they tell you who hired them, you might not want to know who you might not want to hear who did it. They might be, that's what I'm saying. This is drama. Okay. Whoever paid them wants their money back. You know what I mean? And this man, whoever this man, it's a man. I mean, it could be a femme fatale. But no, it's more of a man. But either way, this man here, he's not going to give that guy back his money. Not at all. He could kill people. He'd take care of that guy. He'd snuff that guy out. So that guy, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That other person, they have a lot of money. They have enough money to actually hire somebody to attack you and hurt you and things like this. And they do. And your kindness saves your life, basically. And the deep freeze. Something like that. I feel like this is like the hunter. I feel like they never miss a shot. And I feel like in this person didn't even take the shot. Something happened that prevented the shot to be taken. Oh wow, the sun card. Yeah, no, I feel like the size, I feel like if this is all resonating for you, the time frames might be different, but the storyline will hit. If you felt like somebody was after you trying to kill you, they were. If you felt like you accidentally dated them afterwards, you did. If you felt like they fell for you, they did. If you feel like they were Marc Jacob goggles, they do. I don't know if they do. but they could afford them. So either way, I feel like this person basically wants to help you and be with you and like things like that. And wants to like touch on your butt, grab on you, and kiss on you. This is like somebody that wants to. That's why I say they want to like rub faces and kiss your forehead and rub on you. And I feel like and grab you. I'm picturing like somebody grabbing someone's buns and bringing them in for a kiss and a hug and things like this. I'm saying they really like you, and I feel like this is a good friend to have. I feel like you're probably thinking I don't talk to many of my exes, or maybe you don't talk to any of your exes, and you're probably thinking I don't have any friends that are like this. You know what I mean? But I feel like no, this person like watches over you, and I feel like it's because of who hired them. Whoever hired them, it could have even been a relative. I feel like whoever hired them, if you have children, they didn't tell them that. I feel like all of like they were lied to about the general basis of who you are, and that's what made them take the job because they realized, oh, fuck that. I don't know. They saw it was all like terrible. They didn't even need to investigate you, and then they end up getting forced to because the man that never misses a shot misses his shot. I feel like to get you, not his shot with an actual gun. Like they don't actually shoot you or shoot at you, but there's a gun involved here. All right, but either way, the faithfulness card. I feel like whoever that person is that hired them is in your life. If they're not a baby daddy, they're an ex-spouse. If they're not an ex-spouse, they're a relative. Okay, but the sun card, I feel like basically, I think maybe you try to date this man, and he tries to date you too. And what happens is the person that hired them figures it out, or finds out, or no, realizes it, and they feel so played because they feel like they paid for it, and then the person is they almost feel like you did it. Like you found out they were hiring someone, and you sent in like your boyfriend or something that you hide that you have on this person, and they went in there, took their money, and now are living it up with you, and they're not. Okay, it's exactly how you thought it was, not how this crazy person did. But Trink of Five, manifesting money and income. So I feel like you got some money coming your way. As I'm saying, I feel like whoever this person is that got brought into your scene, I feel like you didn't bring them in. And I feel like and you didn't you might have just suspected this one day on a whim, like maybe this is the guy that was maybe this is the person that I could sense was hunting me. You were right, it is. And I feel like I don't know, the Earth card. They didn't expect you to be so grounded and loving. The Cancer card, I feel like they got to know you somehow, even if it was just through chat. They get to know you somehow and they're really touched by you. This is like somebody that's very nice. I don't understand how they end up in this career. Okay, the Clouds card, King of Wands. So as I said, okay, this is a mystery lover. Hey, I don't know if you've gotten close to them, but you tried to on the pretenses of lovering and lubbering. The beauty card, I feel like, and the river card. Now the river runs through her. Okay, no, this person might watch a lot of porn. I feel like this person doesn't date around a lot. How can they? But overall, I feel like they like you. They find you to be very naturally beautiful. The victory card, they feel like they've been looking for you. It's almost like this person has like their own type of mental paranoias or something. They feel like they're going to find their true love through their career, which is a hitman. And I feel like, and they do. They don't know. They feel like this person manifests. I don't understand why they feel like they could hire for all sorts of things. This is like a dirty job type guy. I don't know. I feel like they might be involved in some type of organization, and that's just who they are for that organization. So they might work on their own, freelancing. This is what they pick up. They pick up local jobs, maybe. Dear Lord. Anyways, the King of Wands, I feel like they want nothing but to encourage you. They want to let you know that they want to let you know that everything you're suspicious of was is right. Even down to the parts where you feel like this person loves you and would never hurt you, and they're so happy that that shot happened. This is like somebody that was extremely mad about it. You're like the one that got away on their hit list. Do you get what I mean? Like you got away, and then nobody gets away from this person. This person gets their target. Okay, and they had you in scope, or basically, no, this person's a professional. Either way, though, drink a five. I feel like so you've been maybe manifesting the answers to this. So you've been maybe wanting to feel safe and feel comfortable, and I feel like you are because you have like the big bad wolf as like your who loves you and wants to like take care of you. So they're always I feel like watching out for whoever it is that hired them in the first place, making sure they're not hiring anyone new. They can't let you go. They feel like they let you go, basically. That's like so many different angles of letting go. You got away from them. And then they ended up finding you again. Not them, just by chance. They didn't actually find you. You were gone. You were off this person's radar. They gave up. They already settled their money issues with this person, telling them that they're not going to get their money back. That's not how it works. All this shit. And then I feel like time passes, and then they casually bump into you. And I feel like and they're not obligated to finish the job, and I feel like so they're not actually they're kind of more researching you because they don't have a job anymore to do to you, and they get to know you, and I feel like and they realize whoever hired them is probably still out there doing whatever they're doing against you, but maybe getting other people, but this person, like I said, they're the best. They're like the honestly, they're local. They're here. They're right by you, but they're not limited to local. And they go all around the world, I want to say. And they basically but they you're just lucky enough to live where the best of the world's assassins, I guess. The best of them lives. You just live in the same area as the best of the best, basically. And the mask card, they live a double life. They're a normal person. I don't know, the size card, this ruins their life. They can never get close. I feel like you were their only chance at getting close. But then because of whatever happened in advance with that, they can't. Because whoever hired them is somebody secretly sneaking around in your life. Wow, we got the child card again. Okay, so now we got the double childs here. Okay. So whoever hired them in the first place, it could have been, like I said, a baby daddy, baby mama, something like this. Whoever hired them in the first place is still possibly doing it. And I feel like, and this person's making sure nothing happens to you because you're like somebody that they're trying to figure out how to make them move on. They still want to be with you. They still want to they feel like they manifested you. This is what they were even doing this for. Not doing it for. They were doing this, I feel like, because maybe they had a dream or a premonition that they maybe fall in love with their target. I feel like this person's a romantic. This man, it's a man. And he's quite a tough man. Mhm. So, but he sits around and fantasizes, and I feel like in one of his fantasies is kind of I'm picturing like the movie The Hitman. I think it's called The Hitman. I don't know. What's the one with the what's his name? Jason Statham, the British guy, the bald British guy. He plays in all the cool action movies. The Escort? No. The Deliverer? I can't remember. It's the one where he opens a trunk and there's a girl in his trunk, and he's like, "Oh shit." I read the exporter or something like this. This is kind of like that. Like they're the best at their job, and they basically fantasize that maybe they'll find I mean love it through their job because I feel like they can't date a normal person. They can't just go off and date a normal person. They have to date somebody in this type of community, and this type of feeling. This person's not in like a big community here. He's all alone. And he might have got into it because of an organization, but he's sitting here on his own now. So basically, you're his only chance at like happiness and dating and being in love. They fell in love with you, they care about you because you're involved by design and you're always going to be involved. I feel like this person's actually had to keep you safe already. You're safe now. I feel like this person's made it very clear to everybody that you're not to be touched, no matter who hires you, no matter what the fee is, no matter what the cost, no matter what's offered. I feel like, but that doesn't mean people will listen, right? People will still try to do stuff. So I feel like nobody. I feel like so this person is basically well known in their community or their field, their work field or whatever, and they. I feel like they basically Their plan is to tell you about this all one day. I feel like whoever was hiring you, I feel like as of today, they maybe are blackballed, so they're not allowed to hire. Like no one will take the job, but I feel like they still might try. And I feel like, and they still could possibly find someone. And that's why this person can't never stop looking, even though they've made it clear and everyone seems to be complying. They can't trust that. I don't know. Maybe something does happen. Maybe so, as I said, they've had to secure you. I want to say a couple times without you even knowing. Okay, I feel like so. This is an abundance. This is like a this is like a terrible, scary action drama turned nice somehow. Okay, so I feel like this person overall, I feel like they don't really desire to be a hitman anymore. I feel like they only took this job because they needed money. So they only pick up jobs like that. And I feel like and they're very picky about who they choose. You know? And I feel like and if they were to start dating you, I feel like they wouldn't even feel the need to do that anymore. I feel like they don't need the money. They don't need money. I don't know, the abundance. I feel like they actually got a real abundance that is functioning and flowing like the river, as opposed to just like jobs, right? They're not freelancing anymore in a sense, but they still have the abilities to go back out there, you know? And I feel like this person is actually somehow hired like on a local website. They use codes and everything like this. If you ever see something stupid like guinea pig for $1 million, okay, yeah, no, that's some type of strange ad for something like this. Okay, someone's selling a person usually, but if not, it's like you know what I mean? It's something like this. And I feel like, and people that are looking for that type of person know what to look for. So it's hidden in plain sight. And this person is hidden in plain sight. And so is the person that hired them. Oh my Lord, have mercy. The courage card. Be brave, be strong, and believe. I feel like you have to believe in yourself. This person wants you to believe in yourself. I feel like maybe you've expressed it's almost like you told this person, I think someone's trying to stalk and kill me or something, or hunt me down. And they're thinking, yeah, that's me. But they're not looking for you. This is like when you guys meet each other or something, and they're not looking for you. So they're like thinking, oh, this person is picking up on something. And they question whether or not you could pick up on that for real. So I feel like they go looking into it and they see you're right. Someone is after you. And this person's like, what? I let them go. Do you know what I mean? This person has let you go. They wanted to date you and even let you go. They realized it was too hard to like date you and not bring you into this. And too many people I feel like blackmailed this person. Like I don't know. I feel like the person that hired them maybe blackmailed them. What, you can't date them if you're dating the person I told you to hire and you didn't kill them or whatever, or you didn't do the job. They're like, and you didn't even pay me back. They're like, I'm gonna go tell them. I don't care. I don't. They have like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the other person acted like they would even incriminate themselves just to get this person not dating you or something. So I feel like this person left. I feel like to keep you safe, but I feel like they can never put you down. They have to always keep an eye on you because people were coming after you, and I feel like this person. I feel like you were kind of hidden in plain sight to them. You got away from them and they kind of just stopped looking, right? Because they got the money. They didn't actually need to finish the job. They don't want to have to deal with they're not someone who doesn't go through with the job and doesn't finish. This is like their first time. This is their first refund request. You know, a person that kind of is very demanding of refunds, like a Karen type of energy, but in a man, it could be them. But anyways, I feel like they want to encourage you. They want you to know that you need to listen to your intuition because you're absolutely right. This person's been like watching you, watch yourself, and speculate on what you think. And they're like, you're absolutely right. And this person knows it because they're watching you from like a third party angle. They're intercepting anyone that's coming for you, but that you're able to do it without their help. And you've kind of been doing this since them, basically. They're the ones that made you start to feel like people are after you. And now they're not after you no more, but other people are after you, and they realize it's because that person's still hiring, but they didn't care that that person was still hiring because they didn't know you. They only cared about them and what they do. And like I feel like the blood on their hands and your blood's not on their hands and they're out of there, right? But then they bump into you, I feel like regularly. And they suspect it's you, but they're like, no, that's too crazy, right? And I feel like and y'all start dating. You might have felt real safe around this person. I feel like because you are safe. I feel like just knowing this person, you don't even have to talk to them. You're like their job right now. Like that's all they do. I feel like they go to work, they got their whole life situated and settled and all this stuff, and they're ready to make a love offer. They're tired of being alone. They let you go, like I said, and then they let you go romantically. It broke their fucking heart. You know what I mean? And I feel like if they want to, they realize that that other person hasn't let it go, and other people are always gonna go behind this person's back because not everyone respects people. Not, people respect money more than people. Okay. So I feel like if somebody offers that person enough money, they don't care who this person is, or maybe just hires someone who isn't even like a professional. Do you know what I mean? They realize that you're in danger. They were hired, you know what I mean? And they figure basically this person might was gonna give up, but they didn't. So it's like I feel like they never wanted to let you go. So they're kind of like they see it as it's their job to tell you that they were hired and all this stuff and to come clean about all of this. And I feel like because you have such a strong intuition, it gives them confidence that you'll believe them. They're like, believe yourself because you're right, and I'm gonna come in and tell you the same exact thing because you were right. I feel like this person is like somebody that doesn't. I feel like they don't they're kind of like blown away that you're able to see, I guess, or tell or sense or know something like this. So I feel like you might still be feeling this way, or this might be past energy that's kind of wearing off. I feel like sighs of relief. The sun is out. Okay, the sun and the clouds. Yeah, blow away the clouds, like on my title. The clouds have been blown away by this King of Wands here. Oh, he's really good in bed, whoever he is. That's what I'm saying. You might have dated them. If you dated them, and that's what I said, you got. You, I feel like this person likes to make you feel safe. I don't know. They really like to talk to you too. I feel like they miss you. They don't talk to you anymore. I feel like they still do talk to you, but I feel like this is like the master of disguise. Okay, so I feel like they still talk to you, but it's like you don't know they do. They might make fake accounts and start conversations with you, something like this. And the way they're waiting for the encouragement to like come in. They feel like you're the one they've been looking for, like in their life. That gets them like that they can be their person because they need a particular type of person. And you might have got thrown in here and they're basically constantly protecting you and it's almost like they want to just be with you. If they're with you, then no one's gonna mess with you. Do you know what I mean? Like if they claim you and say that you're theirs or yeah, I mean it's like there no one's going to take that job. Do you know what I mean? And even and you're with them, so when you're like in their life and they see you and like what I mean, they're in their living spaces and things like this, you spend time together with this person, maybe eventually move in with them, something like that. They'll keep you safe for the rest of your life, basically. But the courage card, they have a hard time with this because they have to reveal themselves to you. And I feel like, and they feel like they don't know if you'll accept them, but they feel like you will. Overall, music, there's a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. So this person is telepathically connected to you. They think they are. If they sit back and think and try to like connect with you, they feel like they do. So I feel like this is all like soulmate connections and stuff with self acceptance and courage and kindness. I feel like this person feels like you got to know them. You get what I mean? Like you know them as the person, not as this person that was hired, but as them as who they are, and you liked them. You know what I mean? The only reason you guys aren't together was because of all this drama in the background, and they basically are hoping that you'll still want to be with them even after all of this because you do know that they're actually good, sweet, and kind, and all those things you read off of them that you liked about them were true. If that makes sense, encouragement. That's what I'm saying. This person's very encouraging. I feel like they're motivative, like a motivational speaker. Maybe I feel like they might be very good with their words. I feel like maybe at times, but I feel like they do nothing but tell the truth. So this is somebody that will only lie like if cornered, I guess, to keep this secret, this mask card, to keep the mask up. And I feel like it's because it's most likely if it's not a hitman, it's something like this. It's an illegal job. Okay, but you were somehow on this list, and this person they basically not spared you, but they let you go because they didn't see the point in going after you after they got their money. This is crazy to me. The river card, the horse on the river. I don't know. This person, I feel like this person thinks about you all the time because they have no choice. I feel like they watch you every day. They pay attention to you every day. Something about your music. They like your music. If you ever share music or if you shared music with this person while you talk with them, I feel like you talk to them a lot and you don't realize it. You might share music with them often. They love all your music. They just want to encourage you so you believe in yourself. That way, when they come in on this horse here, this stud of a man, whoever they are, whatever their history may be, I feel like they've done. You know what I mean, they're the man for you. This is how they see it. But they basically they're trying to encourage themselves to do it. The deep freeze. I feel like they've been sitting on this. I feel like since they met you in person or ran into you again, like you know what I mean, and they weren't hired. You know what I mean? So not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I feel like you might have thought this person was a narcissist. You know what I mean? I feel like they did treat you narcissistically. I feel like if they were trying to get rid of you. I feel like because they didn't want to fall in love with you. I don't know. I feel like all it did was make them feel bad because they're not a narcissist. So like they felt bad, like that they were like doing all these, I want to say mind games to you. I feel like this person might have ghosted you. They might have stopped talking to you randomly. I feel like they were doing all this to try to get rid of you, like to make you not interested in them and to see them as a bad person and an asshole and all these things. And I feel like you just couldn't. So that's why this person has a reason to stay motivated that they could do this. But I feel like they have to do something, I guess, and tidy everything up and get ready. And I feel like get their words ready because it's almost like they want to tell you without telling you something like this. And I feel like and the only way they'll be able to do that, I mean, the only reason they're going to be doing that, I feel like, is to be with you. And I feel like, and this is because they can't help but not be with you. They want to be with you. They feel like if they're going to be protecting you from that world, whatever world they come from, if they're going to be keeping you out of it, then you're in it. There's nothing they could do about that. You're in that world because of somebody else, not even because of them. So it's like they see it as they start to come around and see it as it's like a it's like a good guy, all right, trained well, goes and takes those expertise to do something wrong with it, doesn't like it, leaves, but it's lucrative, so maybe dips back in and out of it. But overall, they want to be the good person that you see them for. They want to be that person. And I feel like they've been working on that since before they met you. That's why they don't even take these jobs. This is something from their past, but they decided to go back. And I feel like, and it was just for you. And they end up meeting you, messing it all up, and now they're stuck watching you, and they feel like this is it. This is the one I've been looking for. This is the because I feel like they don't want to date anybody in that community. Maybe there's no women in this community, or if there is, I feel like maybe they're not his type. I don't know. They're the type of people like this guy. Either way, I feel like they fall for you. I feel like there's a past life connection. There's something with your look and recognition. It's too easy for this person to care and love and want to see you never hurt. So it's like hold on, my earplug died. So it's like they're not going to let that happen. And they see it as if they care this much about you, it's because you're supposed to kind of be, you're their person. You're that person they want to go walk over and, you know, give a kiss and a hug and like rub their face. They want to like rub faces with you. And again, not like romantically. That's what I said. This guy's got romantic feelings for you. But overall, when are they gonna talk to you? I don't fucking know. I feel like they planned after the deep freeze. Once the deep freeze is over, the spring, and I feel like spring is over. Okay, it's been a while. It's the end of summer, damn near. So I feel like this person's trying to manifest. I feel like a bump in with you, and they want to make the first move on you. They want to let you know they're interested, and then they want to confess all this to you. I feel like I can be with you.
tell everybody to go fuck off, something like that. I don't know. Either way, self-acceptance, you are so much more. I feel like this person might have made you feel less than. They're like, they didn't want you to feel less than. They wanted you to see them as less than, so you would go away. And I feel like it didn't work. As I said, this person, they basically, they can't help but try to keep you safe and have you basically, they think about you every day and all day. And they can't help it because they're constantly watching and making sure you're safe. But then they're sitting there constantly now, sitting there with this guilt, the same shame that that other person has, Mr. Moneybags from the beginning, the same shame that person has. They're sitting around feeling like that, and it's holding them back from the Ace of Cups here. It's holding them back from making the move, you know, and they don't know how to really handle it. They can't handle basically having you upset with them, angry at them, or still wanting to be with them or wanting to work it out with them, and they can't handle the silence, basically cutting you off like that. They don't want they you're the person they would want to be with. So this is like it feels stupid. This person feels like all of this is just so stupid. I obviously should be with that person, and that person's never going to be out of this. Once they're in, they're always in, just like this person is. So you're always going to be chased now, because whoever hired you, I guess maybe they sold your info or something. You're always going to be came for, even if this person's like telling people not to. You can't tell everybody, but if they're with you, then problem solved. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, in order to be with you, they gotta like tell you you're right. But I feel like without saying it though, because this person at the end of the day, they're just trying to make a clean exit in life, and I feel like for their own purposes, and they just want to be with you though. They feel like that they're just gonna have a boring life of following you around and keeping you safe and never getting to kiss or touch you ever again. I feel like that kills this person. This person's not gonna be able to handle that much longer. But I want to say maybe before the next deep freeze, maybe they'll talk to you. I really don't know, but you do have someone around you. I feel like protecting you. How they do it, I really don't know. They might have friends and people. They might have ways, or they might just be available when they have ways, or they might hack your stuff. Like I said, they have ways to find people. So whatever ways they use to find people, they use to watch you. All right. So either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I wasn't too far fetched. And like I said, if it doesn't resonate, then it's most likely just about somebody you know. Who it is, I don't really know, but they're going through some shit. All right. So I don't know. They might not talk about it. I feel like, but that person needs a you need a hug. Whoever this is about, whoever's been chased around by all these hitmen, I feel like they need a hug. Goddamn. But either way, I hope you have a great day.